Hey everyone, Abigail Reese speaking. So I get asked quite a lot why I use Power Lead System. People who are promoting a business, they'll say, "Well, why do I need Power Lead System? I'm just promoting the business." And while that's all well and good promoting a business, and yeah, you're still going to make money doing that. The reason we use Power Lead System is very simple, and that is to really brand ourselves. Instead of you just promoting a business and you just dissolve in a sea of other people doing the same, by having your own funnel, and when I mean your own funnel, I really do mean your own funnel. You're not just using a company one, you're branding yourself on it. It gives you a chance to tell people a little bit about who you are and they can get to know you. Remember, people join people, not businesses. And so, with Power Lead System, you could put a video up here of yourself, just introducing yourself. And if you're getting leads coming in from something like a solo ad, these people don't know you at all. They know nothing about you. You're just someone who sent them a business opportunity, and they're people who are looking for an online opportunity, but they don't know anything about you. And what makes you stand out in the sea of everybody else? Well, this is where something like Power Lead System kicks in, because you might think the grey background is kind of boring. Personally, this is just what we like. We didn't want anything too distracting on here. The sole purpose of a capture page is simply to collect email addresses. So you don't want anything too busy or too distracting or anything like that. I know some people do use busier pages. They might have lots of pictures across the background. They might have a video background. They might have a video playing on the page itself. And all these things work, but personally we just want something more kind of simple, less distracting, and straight away when someone comes to this capture page, they know a little bit about us before they even start. They know we're a mother and son. They know we've created a simple to follow 3-step plan that's going to do something about snowballing leads and online income. So and they also know that it's taken us 3 years to really figure all this out. So immediately before they even put their email address, they know something about us. And that's really, really important. Now, if we'd have just sent them to a generic company page, they don't know anything about us. They're like, well, who are you? Why should I join you and not a million other people? And it's just, with something like Power Lead System, you can really, really stand out from the fact that most people are not doing that. I mean, yeah, of course there are people doing that, but most people are not doing that. But I guarantee you this, every single successful marketer is doing that. They're all branding themselves. They all have a following. They all have their own funnels. They're not promoting a company funnel. They're promoting their own. Because while you could send somebody to a video about a business that's done by a company, what's far, far better, far more personal and far more powerful is sending it to you doing that very same thing. So this is a huge reason why we use Power Lead System. So straight away, as I said, this is what people are going to see on the opt-in page. Now, I'm not going to opt in and put my email address in there, because then I'll have to go into my Aweber and remove myself. But this is the page that we get next. As soon as someone's opted in, they immediately come to this page here. There's myself, there's Joseph. We're introducing ourselves. If I scoot forward in the video, we explain the 3-step plan, and where the person who's watching this video, they can see exactly where they are in the process. There's the capture page, which you just saw. And then we go into explaining the business, and we go into explain the marketing system, which is Power Lead System, which is what we use to make all of this. And then we go into explain the traffic and how it all cycles, and how how that all ties together and self-liquidates itself. So I mean, you could put anything you want here. You could just have a video of you just talking. You could share your screen and draw out a little diagram or something like that. We did here with Paint. I'm a big fan of Paint because you can just explain as you're going along, and people can see you writing or see you drawing the lines or whatever it is while you're explaining a point. So I don't worry about it being overly polished or anything like that. The point is to get the message across. So then here we have another video that we go to, and it says click to continue, where we go into more detail. Now, because this is our funnel, and because Power Lead System is so easy to use and you can swap things around in it, what we're probably going to do, in fact what we're undoubtedly going to do, is re-record the first video and this one, but put it all together in one video, so there's no click here to continue to get to part 2 of I guess you could say the introduction, although it's a lot more in detail. But again, you know, they can hear our voices, they can see us on the first video. You don't really want to have yourself on every single video, because then people tend to be watching you and not paying as much attention to what's on the screen, or maybe not even listening to what you're saying as much. It can be very distracting. It's like having subtitles on a film. You tend to focus on the subtitles and not as much on the picture. Okay, then we go to, this is where we go into the business. We make it very clear that this is about the business. Now, it's important to mention here that the business we use is the business that we chose to put in here. But if you're already in a business, you can just put your own business in here. And this is your chance here to really talk about your business. And you could, yes, you could use a company sales video about the business, but you are absolutely going to get much higher results if you yourself do the video, whether you're sharing your screen and showing around your back office, or your results, whether you're talking on camera, whatever it is, you're always going to get much better results because you can personalize it. People realize you're a real person. You're not just some company, some faceless, nameless. In fact, I made a video about some of this last night. But they can see who you are, and you can really brand yourself. If you've got physical products, if you're somebody who makes things, for instance, handicraft or whatever it is, this would be a good spot right here to showcase your products. If you're in some kind of network marketing company that deals in physical products, this would be a good place to showcase those products right here, rather than sending them to the company one. You yourself, they get a feel for who you are, they can hear your voice, they can see you, whatever you want to do, but it's obviously much better than using a company video. So this is where I'm personally showing through the slides that we had made for the business, just to explain how the business itself works. And then the video below, I show around the back office, and we show you know, our stats and things like that, and the team and everything. Yeah, we could have put it into one video. We could have even broken up into 10 videos. The point is, we could do whatever we want with it. This is the beauty of Power Lead System. You can really just make it your own. You can be as creative or simplistic as you want. It's entirely up to you. But if you imagine it, you're sending traffic, or you're sending people to a company page, and all they're seeing is the company sales video. Or you could send them to something like this, where they can see you, they can hear you, you're showing your actual own back office and all those things, and you yourself are talking about it, you're sharing your story, you're talking about your experience with it, whatever you want. That's a lot more powerful, believe me, it's a lot more powerful. And here, this will take them to sign up if they like what they see on the business. This button here, you can put in whatever buttons you want. This one here will link back to Facebook, so people have a way of not only connecting with us, but also saying we're real people on Facebook too. We're just regular, normal people like they are. And this button here will take the viewer to the next part, which I'm actually halfway through that video. I was just watching this earlier because I was sending it to somebody. But, you know, this part here then goes into the marketing system, i.e. Power Lead System. Now, if you're not using Power Lead System and you're using something else, this would be a great place to put it. As I said, you could have 10 videos on this page if you want, or you could have one. It's entirely up to you. You could break this up. You could put a bonus training in here. You could do an extra video walking people through the sign-up process. In fact, we're probably going to do that. Or at least combine it with one of these videos. But the point is, we could just swap out one of these videos, re-record it, and just swap it out. And it's just as easy as that. It takes as much time as it does recording the video. And then we just got to swap it out. And that's just a couple of minutes, if that. This one here, we show around the compensation plan, because although this is a great tool, It also has a great compensation plan. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it had a compensation plan or not. This is such a good tool, and we would still be using it anyway. The fact that it has a compensation plan is just an extra bonus, and it has a really good comp plan as well. But again, on each page, we got this takes people to sign up for the Power Lead system. This button here takes them back to Facebook to connect with us again. And this one here goes on to the traffic source that we have in here. Now, we have Udemy in here, and Udemy is absolutely fantastic for really building your list pretty fast. It's very reasonably priced, and as long as you split test and you know, check out different vendors on there, it's kind of like the eBay of solo ads. So you got to check out people's ratings and feedback and things like that, and you can get some really, really amazing traffic from here. So you know, this is why we have Udemy on here. It's a great traffic source. It also has a commission in it. Every time people purchase a solo ad through Udemy, you can earn money, which you can then use to put towards your own next solo ad. So it self-funds like that. And again, click here to continue. The other two buttons are obviously the same as the previous pages. But you know, this is why we use Power Lead system. Hang on. Sorry, my internet's a little bit slow here at the moment, but the last page basically is a final video, myself and Joseph. We could have put that in there, we could have not put that in there. The point is, we can do what we want with this. Now, all of this involved is obviously a lot better than just sending somebody to a company page for a business. Just a business and just a company page. There's absolutely no personal touch with it whatsoever. So fundamentally, that is why we use Power Lead system. It's fantastic for branding. And also, because the videos are hosted on YouTube, every time someone goes through your funnel and they see your videos, these videos in your YouTube, then obviously the extra views that you get here add up your extra views on YouTube. So your YouTube channel gets more traction. You end up getting more subscribers. You end up getting seen more, because the more views and hits you get on YouTube, the more they show your videos and your channel to other people. So it thus increases traffic on there as well. I mean, it's just, it all runs together. So here we got contact myself, that's contact Joseph, and there's our YouTube channel as well. So, I mean, you can put all your social media buttons down here if you like, whatever social media platforms you're on. So I hope this answers the question why we use Power Lead system and why we find it's by far the best way of no matter what business you're doing. We're not strictly just promoting a business. I mean, we are kind of, but it's more a plan, and the business really, it doesn't matter what the business is. It could be anything as long as it's something you feel passionate about. But Power Lead system is really just, it's what pulls it all together. It's the backbone of everything is a Power Lead system. So you could have 4 different businesses on here, even if you want. You could have a front end business that's a cheap entry, and then you could have something. We could have another page after this with a high ticket business if we want. Excuse me, but that's the beauty of it. You know, you can do whatever you want with it. You can have really snazzy background. You can have writing on every page. You can have screenshots. You can have whatever you want. And you can really, really personalize it. And that's always going to be better than just sending people straight to a generic company page that everyone else is using as well. It makes you stand out. It gives you an edge, and it gives you a chance to really help people connect with you as a person, as a mentor, as a person, as someone they get a feel for before doing business with. Some people are going to like you, some people are not going to like you. It's the way it is. It doesn't matter who you are. But it gives people a chance to really connect with you and get a feel for the person behind the ad or the person behind the business. Yeah, I hope you got value out of this video. And if you're not using something like Power Lead system and you want to really take your business to the next level, if you're just promoting a business, then I would definitely recommend getting something like Power Lead system and putting your business inside that, and also promoting Power Lead system within it, because or even if you don't want to promote Power Lead System within it, you can just use the tool to you market yourself, market your business, market what you do, link to your social media, everything that you want. And this is only some of the things you can do with Power Lead System. I mean, gosh, you can do video postcards, you can do all kinds of things. It's got an autoresponder in it as well. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with Power Lead System, and I've only really skimmed on the surface, really. I mean, there's so many things in there I haven't even used. I take what I need from it, I use what I need from it, and if in time I want to use some of the other features or find myself needing to use some of the other features, then of course I can do that as well. But anyway, subscribe to our channel if you like our content, and if you want to know what we're doing and how we put this all together, and you want to see some of these videos, there'll be a link in the description below as well for that. Endlesswealthplan.com. So anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.